Now, it's undeniable that small and informal businesses need some insurance if they wish to thrive under today's challenging and unsafe economic conditions. Santam is looking to provide these businesses with financial security and recovery in the event of any loss. The short-term insurer has launched a digital insurance solution to assist small and informal businesses. Dave Gould, who's the CEO of the Vulindlela UnderwritIng Managers at Santam, joins us virtually this afternoon to unpack this further. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon, Dave. And it's quite an exciting product, one would say, for small to informal businesses, given that they contribute significantly to the economy and they also are entrepreneurial ventures for those who can't find other work. But before we get into the product and the benefits for businesses, what are some of the challenges that you've seen are faced by Township Enterprises at the moment?
Hello, Review, and thank you for having me. It's nice to be with you. So we've got challenges all across all industries, all businesses, load shedding, and we know them. We're not going to go there. But for small businesses, especially in townships, the real micro businesses have additional challenges on top of the ones we normally have. Some of these are just access to capital. Obviously, that's very difficult because the asset base isn't strong enough or isn't there yet. There's real training, vocational training skills that are needed as well, whether it's a car wash or a beauty salon or health spa. There's some need for training, but specifically, why we've entered the market and why we're interested is that there's been a real shortage of financial services products to cover these clients. Just to really shelter or insulate against those hard knocks that they face. There's been a real dearth of products.
And how does this insurance solution that you've developed help those underserved or traditionally excluded entrepreneurs, the kind of services that this product will be able to offer them to mitigate against some of the challenges that you've just described?
Well, it's really a lot of it's to do with the price point. I'm not, in the press briefing, you would have seen the price point is almost unheard of. We're starting at 75 Rand a month, which, that's never really been around or available because this is largely an uninsured market. In fact, our research and our early experiences have shown us that it is uninsured. So it's very much starting at the price point, as I say, 75 to around 200 Rand a month. Also, we've got because it's fully a digitized app, the trader or the small business person doesn't really have to work with office hours to engage with us. It's a 24/7, 365. The app is available to secure the cover. So that's why it's opened up that access which we didn't have before. So we have used technology. The technology perhaps wasn't there before. Now it is, because all of these business clients have got smartphones. And we use that to engage with them, and that's a fairly new trend.
Yeah, and what exactly will the insurance cover for the business or the entrepreneur that chooses to take up the product, and also, just describe the kind of cover, the comprehensive cover that will be offered to the business that would be taking up this offering.
So we've really focused on the areas of sustainability. So, for example, if a person's stock and contents or their tools or their trade is lost, then the business can go down. So we're covering stock contents for fire, storm, acts of God, perils. We're also covering personal accident for the business owner and his or her partner in business as well, which covers for death and disability. We offer a cell phone cover for the smartphone that they're actually engaging and doing most of their business on, to be fair. And then also what's really great is we've got a 500,000 Rand cover per business for political riot, looting, SASRIA cover as well. So it's for that price point, I think we're offering as wide as we can in terms of cover.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, it does assist these small and informal businesses when they're hit by tough economic times like we're currently living in, instead of shutting down, to be able to lean on an insurance, a product like this one. And maybe when you weigh in on that comment, just talk us through more about the app and the accessibility that it affords an entrepreneur or an informal business. You did allude to the fact that it helps that many of these small businesses have cell phones, smartphones, so that accessibility is pretty sorted in that regard, but that they're able to continue operating in these tough economic climates is quite important, and I suppose this is what this product is doing.
It is, Rafiwa. You mentioned, sustainability, and an example was when we had the looting, the riots and the looting, July 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago now. Most of those clients, if not all, would not have had any cover, and a lot were wiped out. I'm not sure how many. We can guess that, but I would say many tens of thousands of small businesses were wiped out during that period. And because they didn't have the cover, they were gone. They had no sustainability. They couldn't replace their stock, and literally went out of business. So that was tragic, and we're hoping to be at least part of the solution to stop that again, stop that from happening again. In terms of the product itself, we use real innovation. We can actually get cover onto the client's smartphone within 2 minutes. So from the interest shown in the product right to the full policy schedule and the wording, we're looking at 1 minute and 40 odd seconds. That's fascinating. We use push payment technology. So Moya is our partner in this, the Moya app. They've got a wallet called Moya Pay. Moya is a wonderful application. It's a South African-based messaging system, like WhatsApp, but it's South African. And they use the Moya Pay to pay for the premium. We use what 3 words for location, because a lot of these businesses don't have a formal location, like an address you can hang your hat on. So we use something called what 3 words, which describes in 3 words exactly where they are. And we also use Google Plus codes and a lot of technology around that. And then lastly, we're currently building an AI chatbot for multilingual in the person's home language. We'll start with Afrikaans and Zulu, and we'll run into the other African languages and official languages over the next 4 to 6 months. It's quite exciting.
Very exciting times indeed, and it's quite encouraging that everybody, informal and formal businesses, have an opportunity to get products of this nature. Dave, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. That is Santam's Dave Gould joining us this afternoon to speak about that insurance offering for small to informal businesses, that they don't have to shut down when things get really bad, that they can rely on an insurance provider so that they are able to remain sustainable in what has become a very tough economic climate in South Africa.